police are still looking for answers in the deadly Sunday morning shooting outside a club on Wethersfield Avenue. They say it happened in front of a crowd of people, a crowd they say they hardly have the manpower to manage. Your reporter Logan Frone is live outside headquarters with exactly how many officers the department is down. Logan.
Well, Cassidy, we know from the police union president that he says they're approaching a tipping point. Today we learned the department shortfall is well over 100 officers. 1 dead, 4 others in the hospital. Hartford's latest shooting outside a club Sunday morning has police saying they need more help. Lieutenant Aaron Boisfort says more officers are needed to manage the weekend bar crowds.
There's so many of us, and we police the bars the best we can. You know, we'll be at one, there'll be a disturbance to the next one, we'll move to that one, and then we play this game every weekend night. So
a numbers game, to be exact, and 1 police are losing. Despite a budget for up to 480 to 500 officers, union officials say the department has approximately 360 on staff right now. That leaves them as much as 140 officers short. An internal problem becoming one for the people of Hartford.
It's not enough cops for all this chaos that's happening here in the Hartford area. It's just not enough cops. I'm pretty sure of that.
Less cops means less of a presence, leading to more out-of-control crowds. City officials tell Channel 3 they are, quote, working hand in hand with the department and code enforcement to hold businesses accountable. A stark contrast from the police union, whose president called on Hartford leaders to enforce the rules and shut problem businesses down. But one thing is clear to the police, city leaders, and the people of Hartford: something has to change. Now, the police union president says they hope to get some relief soon. 7 new recruits are expected to graduate from the academy later this fall, and the 2027 Hartford city budget allows the department to add 12 new positions. I'm your reporter in Hartford tonight, Logan Perrone, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
And Logan, as for the shooting yesterday, do police have any update about the people involved?
Yeah, Cassidy, they did. They actually identified the man who was killed. His name is Joseph Texedo, 32, from Newington. What we didn't learn is about the shooter. No suspects, no arrests in this case just yet.
All right, thanks, Logan.